Imagine this, a body floating in the icy waters of the English Channel, no wallet, no ID, nothing to say who he was, just one thing that didn't belong there at all, a 25-year-old Rolex watch still ticking on his wrist. That single watch, the only clue the killer forgot to remove, would end up exposing one of the strangest cases of identity theft and murder the UK had ever seen. The date was July 28, 1996. A fisherman spotted something drifting near his boat. As he got closer, he realized with horror that it was a man, lifeless, pale, and carried by the tide. The water had washed away nearly everything investigators rely on, but the Rolex, that was different. Most watches rust, stop, or fall apart in salt water, but Rolex keeps time like nothing else. And more importantly, Rolex keeps records, detailed records. Serial numbers, repairs, service dates, every update logged in their archives. Investigators contacted Rolex hoping for a miracle, and within minutes they had a name: Ronald Platt. The deeper the police looked, the stranger things became. When they reached out to Platt's acquaintances, a man calling himself David Davis appeared. He claimed to be Platt's business partner. He was polite, cooperative, almost too helpful. But David Davis didn't exist. He was actually Albert Johnson Walker, one of Canada's most wanted fugitives, a man who had vanished after a massive financial fraud. And for years, he had been living under Ronald Platt's identity, using his name for bank accounts, housing, and travel. It was the perfect disguise, until Platt announced he was returning to the UK permanently. If Platt came back, the whole house of cards would collapse, so Walker planned a solution, a deadly one. He invited Platt on what seemed like a friendly fishing trip. Two men on the open water, but only one returned. Walker weighted Platt's body and threw him into the channel, believing the sea would hide everything forever. But he made one mistake. He left the Rolex on Platt's wrist. That watch didn't just identify the victim, it told time. Literally. Based on how much power reserve was left, investigators calculated how long it had been running underwater. The timeline exposed Walker's lies and placed him at the scene at the exact moment Platt died. There was no more room for escape. Walker was arrested, tried, and convicted, brought down not by fingerprints or DNA, but by a single watch he overlooked. A Rolex solved the murder. If he had taken that watch off, the story might still be unsolved today. So what do you think? Was this incredible detective work, or a killer who made one fatal mistake?